All right, now let's see what some of you have been saying about this. We've asked you, of course, to submit it on our Facebook page. One word only. How do you describe this winter? Shall we take a look?
Yeah, and before we do that, I want to see what your word is for
What's
winter.
your word?
Okay, so as someone that moved here from a desert, I would say harsh, but as someone that's covering the weather, I would also say complex. That has been a really difficult thing to break some of that craziness down.
That's 2 words.
I know, but you know, as 2 different roles, I don't know.
My word would be familiar.
Okay.
Because before coming to Boise, I spent 20 years in northern Utah, in Highland, Utah, and this pretty much feels like a Highland, Utah winter.
Okay,
but
you're a veteran with this.
One of the reasons why I wanted to come to Boise is I didn't want to see this kind of winter anymore, so
okay.
I don't know. Okay, let's take a look. Here's what some of the folks are saying. Kimberly says, absolutely ridiculous. Again, Kimberly, 2 words, but I get the point.
Breaking
ridiculous.
The rules.
Brittany says, awesome.
Wow, good.
And Darcy said,
epic.
Epic. Bet Darcy skis or snowboards?
Yeah, epic. Okay, there's one more. Annie says awful. I think that says Amy, or is it Annie? Either
Annie.
way, she thinks it's awful. So there's lots of varying opinions on this.
Or how about Dave? Dave says outstanding.
I mean, it is beautiful.
Positive thinking.
I like the positive thinking. A lot of people taking advantage of this weather.
Yeah.
For now, though, we're going to start to dry out and get even cooler from here. As you've probably noticed, temperatures are well below normal for this time of year. Satellite and radar showing we're not getting any showers anytime soon. Just a couple of days of fog. If you've noticed, dense fog in the valley today, that started to clear out this afternoon, but we will see its return through tomorrow morning and possibly stick around through Sunday. So far, observed high for today, 24 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. We're going to be holding on to those single-digit temperatures. So as we're drying out, we're also cooling down, and our normal for this time of year is closer to 40 degrees. So get used to those cold temperatures at least over the next 48 to 72 hours. And that dense fog advisory, we'll take another look at that. That's going to be until Saturday in the afternoon through much of the Treasure Valley and near eastern Oregon, but we can expect some of that fog to make its return on Sunday as well. Temperature changes, you can see in the last 24 hours, quite a bit cooler here. We're going down about 12 degrees in the Treasure Valley, and up in those higher elevations, we've gone down about 11 degrees. Now, of course, all of that snow that we did have, now that's actually done some really great things for our local ski resorts, but over the last 24 hours, not a whole lot of new snow at those local ski resorts. So Bogus Basin and both Brundage at 0 inches in the last 24 hours, near 65 degrees for both of their summits, but Brundage had 19 inches this week and Bogus Basin had 8 inches in just the last 2 days. So they are still doing well, though, although we're seeing a lot of these zeros on the last 24-hour readings. We're looking at 16 inches in the last 3 days for Sun Valley and 3 inches in the last 2 days for Tamarack. Anthony Lakes with 57 inches at the base, but we don't have the reading here for the summit. Pomerelle, again, 0 inches, so not a whole lot of new snow in the last 24 hours, but the last storm, they got a whopping 28 inches. So their snow resorts are doing really well. Limited opening today at Grand Targhee. They have some of their areas closed there. They've had 0 inches as well. Soldier Mountain also not getting a whole lot of new snow in the next 24 hours, but that could be changing. We're looking at the satellite and radar. Of course, that is going to be dry for now. That low pressure has now moved out of our region, but we are going to be seeing some dry days ahead. That's including today through Sunday. And we're going to be seeing sunny skies on Monday before another low pressure system starts to move in here. And then that stormy pattern will return to the Treasure Valley. So all of those people saying awesome and epic and beautiful, we are going to be liking the forecast for Tuesday through Thursday. That's when we're going to be seeing a return for that precipitation. For now, fog is in our forecast with a high around 21 degrees for the next couple of days. But take a look at the lows. We're seeing the single digits. Really cold out there, guys. Sunny and high of 23 degrees on Monday. And you can see those temperatures are gradually starting to hike up a little bit as we see possibility of snow and rain. We're right on the cusp of that freezing and below freezing temperatures. And then by Friday, 32 degrees and partly cloudy skies. A quick look at the extended forecast for the mountains. Fog up there as well. And then most of the temperatures are in the high 20s to low 30s. Best chance of snow Tuesday through Thursday.
My one word for the forecast?
Yes.
Mixed.
Isn't it? It's very
everything.
interesting. We have a good mix for people that don't like the snow and do.
Yeah, and for those that don't like the fog, sorry, you will get sun on Monday.